Welcome to this edition of the First Aid Show. There are many different reasons why people are worried about delivering CPR, and this can include the fear of giving the breaths and what to do if they break a rib. We asked a paramedic what they thought and to reassure us that you can do no harm delivering CPR.
In the event of an emergency, if the person is grey, they're not breathing and they are now in cardiac arrest, you've called 999 for help, they will instruct you what to do. If it's a member of the public, a general bystander, and they have not received any first aid training, you will be encouraged just to do chest compressions. It used to be the case where people were so worried about doing mouth to mouth and breathing into a stranger's mouth or anybody for hygiene, for risk of infection, that it was stopping people from even attempting to do any sort of resuscitation. So now the general guidelines sent by the Resus Council are that if you're a member of the public and you're not trained, deliver effective chest compressions, and that can make all the difference. If you are trained to do so, it is possible for you to do a sequence of breaths and chest compressions, and you just follow the training that you're given. You cannot make the situation worse. If chest compressions are needed, it's really important to deliver good, strong chest compressions to the centre of the heart. I have heard people worry about, I'm breaking a rib, I'll hurt them, I'm disrespecting them. None of that matters, because that person will not survive unless you do chest compressions. We would urge you and reassure you that it doesn't matter if you fracture a rib or cause somebody some bruising to their chest from the good, effective chest compressions that you're delivering. It is much better for that patient, and I have met patients that have said they are so glad to be alive just with some sore ribs rather than not to survive from a cardiac arrest. So one thing I would just like to say is, if you are brave and noble enough to deliver chest compressions in that time critical situation, and you go home and you're having thoughts or doubts or worries, did I do enough? Were my chest compressions good enough? Have I broken their bones? Have they survived? And it's keeping you awake and troubling you, please do talk to somebody about it. It's a very natural way for you to process what's happened. It affects all of us. We have the same thoughts, even though we come into contact with these situations more frequently. But I would urge you to go to your doctor's surgery or phone a helpline and make sure you talk it through.